Welcome back to Living Well After 50. Chef Gordon Ramsay goes vegan. But is a plant-only diet truly healthy?
Especially for us in this stage of life, right?
Exactly. We're diving deep into fruits and veggies today.
Uncovering the benefits
The risks.
and some surprising facts.
And don't forget to sign up for our free newsletter for even more insights on healthy living after 50.
You know, it's fascinating.
Yeah.
While we all know fruits and vegetables are good for us, there's a lot more to this story, especially when we think about a diet focused solely on them.
So let's unpack this.
Okay.
We've all heard, eat your fruits and veggies.
Right.
But how do they benefit us as we age? I mean, is it just about getting our vitamins?
It's more than just vitamins.
Okay.
One key benefit is fiber.
Okay.
Fruits and vegetables are packed with it.
Right.
And fiber is incredible for our digestion.
Okay.
As we get older, our digestive systems can slow down a bit. Fiber keeps things moving, which is not only good for regularity, but also helps our gut bacteria thrive.
So a happy gut equals a happy us.
Exactly. And a healthy gut is key for strong immunity, something we all need to prioritize after 50.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Now, I've always heard that fiber is good for heart health, too.
Yes.
Is there a connection there?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Fiber helps lower the risk of cardiovascular disease, one of the major health concerns as we get older.
Right.
And it can also help with weight management, another big one for many of us.
Okay, but isn't some fruit sugar good for energy?
Yeah.
We need to stay active, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Some fruit sugar can be good for energy.
Okay.
But not all fruits and veggies are created equal when it comes to weight loss.
Right.
The key is choosing low glycemic options, things like apples, pears, berries, even soy and cauliflower. These are your best bets.
So ditch the potatoes and corn.
Or, well, not entirely. Moderation is key with those starchy vegetables.
Gotcha.
And remember, it's not just about adding fruits and veggies. It's also about reducing sugary drinks, refined carbs, and unhealthy fats.
It sounds like you're describing a recipe for overall healthy eating.
Yes.
But is there a downside to focusing only on fruits and vegetables?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
You're right to question that.
Okay.
There are some potential downsides.
Okay.
Especially if the diet isn't carefully planned.
Right.
A fruit and veggie diet could end up being low in calories.
Okay.
Which can lead to problems. For women, we're talking under 1,200 calories a day.
Wow.
And for men, under 1,800.
Those numbers seem pretty low, especially if we're trying to stay active and need energy.
Right.
What could happen if we don't get enough calories?
A low-calorie diet can actually slow down your metabolism, which makes it harder to lose weight.
Right.
And can even lead to health issues like heart problems and osteoporosis.
Oh, wow.
Plus, you might experience headaches, dizziness, fatigue, even fainting.
Oh, my goodness.
And for those of us with existing conditions, these side effects could be even more pronounced.
That's concerning.
Yeah.
So it's not just about eating less, it's about eating the right thing.
Exactly.
And getting those calories from nutritious sources.
Precisely.
Okay.
Another issue is blood sugar fluctuations.
Okay.
Without enough protein and fat, your blood sugar can be unstable.
Right.
Even if you're eating fruit.
Okay.
While fruit does have fiber,
yeah,
the high sugar content can still cause those unwanted spikes and crashes.
So we need to be mindful of that balance.
Right.
What else should we watch out for?
Well, digestive issues are something to consider.
Okay.
If you suddenly increase your fiber intake, you might experience gas and bloating.
Sure.
It's best to gradually increase fiber and drink plenty of water to help things move smoothly.
That makes sense.
Ooh. Yeah.
Any other potential pitfalls?
We also need to be careful about excessive fiber.
Okay.
Too much fiber can actually interfere with nutrient absorption.
Right.
And even interact with certain medications.
Okay.
Always check with your doctor before making any drastic changes to your diet.
Right.
It's about finding what works best for you.
Right.
And speaking of finding what works best, we need to talk about nutrient deficiencies, which are a real concern with a diet focused solely on fruits and vegetables.
Okay, let's dive into that. What kind of deficiencies are we talking about?
When we rely solely on fruits and vegetables, we might miss out on some vital nutrients. And for those of us over 50, these deficiencies can become a real problem.
So which nutrients should we be most concerned about?
One of the biggest ones is vitamin B12.
Okay.
It's typically found in meat, eggs, and dairy.
Right.
Which wouldn't be part of a strict fruit and veggie diet.
And why is B12 so important for us, especially at our age?
Well, as we get older, nerve health becomes even more crucial.
Okay.
A lack of B12 can lead to nerve damage, which can manifest as numbness or tingling in your hands and feet,
Right.
difficulty walking, even dizziness.
Oh, wow.
And in some cases, especially for older adults,
Right.
this nerve damage can be irreversible.
That's definitely not something we want to mess with.
Mm-hmm.
Are there ways to get B12 on a plant-based diet? I mean, we can't all be popping supplements, right?
Yeah. Supplements aren't always the answer.
Right.
But the good news is that you can find B12 in fortified plant-based milk, like almond or soy milk.
Right.
These are great alternatives because they have those essential vitamins and minerals added in.
So we can still enjoy our morning cereal or that afternoon latte.
Right.
What about other potential deficiencies? We were talking about fiber and iron earlier.
Iron is another important one to keep in mind.
Okay.
While leafy greens are a good source of iron,
Right.
they also contain these compounds called phytates.
Phytates. Those sound a bit intimidating.
They're not as scary as they sound.
Okay.
Basically, phytates bind to iron in the digestive tract, making it harder for our bodies to absorb.
So we might be eating iron-rich foods, but not actually getting the full benefit.
Exactly. And that can lead to iron deficiency anemia,
Okay.
which means our blood isn't carrying enough oxygen throughout the body.
Right.
This can be especially problematic for us over 50, as it can worsen existing conditions.
Right.
If you already have heart problems, for example, reduced oxygen flow from anemia can put extra strain on your system.
What are some of the signs of anemia we should be aware of?
You might experience dizziness, weakness, fatigue,
Okay.
and in severe cases, even fainting.
Wow.
Basically, your body is telling you it's not getting enough oxygen.
Right.
In extreme cases, anemia can even lead to organ damage.
Wow, that's a serious consequence. So it seems like while a fruit and veggie diet might sound appealing,
Right.
it's crucial to be aware of these potential pitfalls.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's all about balance and understanding our body's needs as we age. But let's not forget the positives.
Right.
Despite these potential drawbacks, incorporating more fruits and veggies into our diets can have incredible benefit, even if we don't go fully vegan.
That's right. Let's talk about those positives.
Yeah.
What are some of the surprising benefits of a plant-based approach?
One of the most remarkable benefits,
Okay.
and one that's particularly relevant to our age group,
Right.
is the impact on cholesterol.
Okay.
Research has shown that people who adopt a plant-based diet can see a significant drop in their cholesterol levels,
Wow.
up to 35% in some cases.
So you're saying a plant-based diet can be as effective as medication in some cases?
Yeah, in some cases.
That's fascinating. Tell me more about these studies.
There have been numerous studies,
Okay.
including long-term research, showing the positive effects of plant-based eating on cholesterol.
Okay.
It's a powerful testament to the potential of this approach for heart health.
Gotcha.
And it all comes down to that fiber we talked about earlier.
Right. Fiber's our friend.
Exactly. Fiber helps to lower cholesterol naturally.
Okay.
Plus, when you're eating more fruits and veggies,
Yeah.
you're naturally consuming less sugar and fat, which also contributes to lower cholesterol.
So it's a win-win for our hearts. Are there other benefits besides the cholesterol-lowering effect?
Here's another one that's especially relevant for us as we get older.
Okay.
Reducing inflammation.
Okay.
When you make a shift from a diet heavy in meat, cheese, and processed foods
Right.
to a more plant-based approach,
Okay.
you naturally reduce inflammation in the body.
Okay, that makes sense. But remind us, what exactly is inflammation?
Sure.
And why should we be concerned about it, especially after 50?
Inflammation is essentially your body's natural response to injury or irritation.
Okay.
It can cause redness, swelling, pain,
Right.
even loss of function. But chronic inflammation, the kind that persists over time,
Right.
is linked to a whole host of serious health problems.
Right.
Things like heart attacks, strokes, diabetes, even autoimmune diseases.
Those are definitely concerns we need to address as we age.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And plant-based diets are naturally anti-inflammatory. They're full of fiber and antioxidants, which help fight inflammation.
Right.
And they're low in those inflammatory triggers like saturated fat and processed ingredients.
So by choosing more plant-based options, we're giving our bodies a fighting chance against these age-related issues. That's a powerful message.
It really is.
Yeah.
And remember, it's not about going to extremes.
Right.
It's about making gradual changes and finding what works best for you.
That brings up a good point. We often hear about the benefits of a fruit-rich diet,
Right.
but there's also concern about the sugar in fruit.
Right.
What's the truth about fruit?
Right.
And how much is too much, especially for those of us watching our sugar intake.
Fruit can be a bit of a mixed bag.
Yeah.
It's full of natural sugar called fructose.
Right.
But it also offers vitamins, antioxidants like vitamin C and beta-carotene,
Okay.
and even fiber.
Hmm.
Some studies even suggest that fruit can help reduce the risk of certain cancers and other chronic diseases.
So it seems like fruit could be part of a healthy diet.
Yeah.
But we need to be mindful of the sugar content. Are there any specific recommendations for those of us over 50?
Moderation is key.
Right.
Fruit is a great addition to meals,
Yeah.
a natural sweetener,
Right.
and a healthy snack alternative.
But to keep that balance, it's generally recommended to keep fruit intake to around 25 to 30% of your diet.
Yes.
So it's not about eliminating fruit altogether,
Yeah.
but enjoying it as part of a balanced approach. Right. This raises an important question.
Okay.
If we're focusing on plant-based eating, how do we ensure we're still getting enough protein,
Yeah.
especially if we're active and trying to maintain muscle mass?
That's a really important consideration, especially for us as we age.
Right.
It's crucial to make sure we're getting enough protein from plant-based sources.
Okay.
There are plenty of options out there like beans, lentils, tofu, tempeh, and even nuts and seeds.
So there are ways to build a plant-based diet that meets our protein needs without relying on animal products.
Exactly. And this whole conversation about veganism and plant-based diets has really gotten me thinking.
Yeah.
It's fantastic that people are exploring these options and becoming more aware of the impact of their food choices.
Right.
But sometimes it feels like we get caught up in labels and trends.
Mm-hmm.
And we forget about the simple power of just incorporating more fruits and vegetables into our daily lives.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be all or nothing.
Right.
We can still enjoy our favorite foods,
Yes.
but maybe we make a conscious effort to add an extra serving of vegetables or swap out a sugary snack for a piece of fruit.
Absolutely. Small
Yeah.
changes can make a big difference over time.
Right.
Maybe it's adding more veggies to your breakfast omelet,
Yeah.
having a big salad for lunch, or snacking on fruits instead of processed treats.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's about making those gradual shifts towards a healthier lifestyle without feeling deprived.
Yes,
It shouldn't feel like a chore.
exactly. Food is meant to be enjoyed. And remember,
Yeah.
you don't have to do it alone.
Right.
Talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian to get personalized advice on how to incorporate more fruits and veggies into your diet in a way that works for you.
That's such an important reminder. We're all individuals, and our dietary needs are unique. We've covered a lot of ground today,
Yes, we have.
from the incredible benefits of plant-based eating to the potential drawbacks and how to address them.
Right.
What's one final thought you want to leave our listeners with? Something to ponder as they continue on their journey of healthy living after 50.
Here's a question to consider.
Okay.
Could incorporating more plant-based meals, even without going fully vegan, improve your health and well-being after 50? It's something to explore and see what works best for you. Your future self will thank you.
That's a powerful takeaway. We're all on this journey together, and every step we take, every choice we make can have a ripple effect on our health and happiness. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of fruits and veggies. And remember, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep living well.